Fatality.
Morning, everyone. How are we all? My camera's completely... There you go. That's better. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do some Gran Turismo daily racing. We're going to start with daily race C. We'll go from the back of the grid. We're only going to do about 3 hours though, chat, just to let you know. It's just a little 3-hour one this morning. And then we'll be back later and we'll do Le Mans practice. I'm going to work on the setup in time trial. Try and get the car how I like it, and then we'll do a practice race and try and figure out what's going on with that race for Saturday. So yeah, we're going to start that this afternoon in the evening stream. I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, morning we're going to jump on these dailies from the back of the grid and just try and have some fun with. We'll go daily C first of all. We want the Ferrari, obviously. Hard tires. Right, let's jump in this race. Have a little warm up. We've got a little 7 minutes to get warmed up here. Hope you're all okay though. Thank you for turning up. Don't forget to get that early like in there. Chat helps me out massively. Yeah, hope you're having a good day, everyone. Whatever you're up to. Right, let's get the setup on. Alright, do that. And that should be okay. Oh, tired this morning. Don't know why. I feel like, you know, when you wake up and just feel shattered. I feel like this morning. Right, we're not setting lap times, are we? So we're starting from the back. Because yeah, it makes it a bit more fun. Get back used to this car. Let's get back into the short shifting with it. We found some good pace with this last night though. We started to do some pretty good pace, didn't we? Hopefully, from the back of the grid, we can challenge the front in this race. Are you all doing nations, by the way? I presume you've seen the race with the setup and that. There's basically it's quite open, the setup. You can't do differential though. You can't change the differential, which is a shame. But you can do all the suspension. You can't do the ride height, but you can do the aero. So we'll try and figure that out later on and try and get something that feels reasonable. Yeah, I'm on my second account. Good job we won that race though, wasn't it really? Good job we won that race from the back of the grid. Funny though. Don't know what they'll be like, these servers. Don't know how busy it's going to be on here. That's why we're going to go from the back, obviously, because we don't want to go from the front this morning. You right, Flinch? I wouldn't read review scores G dot though. The problem with, the problem with people like IGN is if they're clueless when it comes to racing games. They haven't got a clue. They literally have no idea. So never ever judge any webs. Don't judge review. When it comes to verdicts and games, always go to like people who actually play racing games, I say. Because like IGN have got no idea what they're talking about when it comes to a racing game. But like, for example, ACC is better than 7 out of 10. They probably gave it 7 out of 10 because as a single player game, and like, you know, they might have got limited and they might have struggled to play it. And yeah, to be fair though, ACC at launch did have issues. It wasn't perfect, so it was probably like at launch ACC was probably like an 8 out of 10 or something like that. But same with Gran Turismo 7, it wasn't a 7.5. I mean, it was higher than that. I mean, they probably gave Forza more than 7.5. That shows you, that says all it has to say about it. like Forza 7, sorry, the new Forza is not as good as Gran Turismo 7. It's nowhere near as good. It's not as good game. I mean, I think most people who play sim racing games will acknowledge that, or race games quite a bit will acknowledge that the new Forza is not really in the same league as Gran Turismo. It's an alright game. It's alright fun, but it's not in the same league. But yeah, never rely on magazines for reviews, is what I say. Or not magazines, websites. They're not really. They don't really understand what it is with racing games. What makes a good racing game? They don't understand it at all. Yeah, I would never rely on IGN ever. Like, not even for like most. To be honest, I wouldn't rely on IGN for much. But the best thing to do is, like, to get a better perspective of a game is go on a Metacritic or something like that and look at like the reviews on like the overall look of a game of reviews. It will give you a better idea on Metacritic. But even then, that still won't give you much of an idea. Just watch people who play games. That's the best way for racing games. The people who race on them and their opinions is worth more to me. Like, listening, like Super GT's verdict was worth more to me about Forza than IGN's. It's just the way it is. I'm more likely to believe what he's saying than what IGN is saying. No, we figured this out now. We were more competitive starting at the front. We did one race from the front and won it. we did one race from P6 and won it. That was our last race of the day. We didn't do any from the front yesterday, but from the front now we can get, last night we figured this out a bit, so we can probably go a lot quicker from the front than what we did from P6. But even then, from P6 we still won. But so having a bit of slipstream is great, but the problem with starting further back is you've got longer to travel. So you're starting further back, so it means you've got more fuel you use more fuel, so it makes it a little bit harder as well on the fuel. You're right, Michael. No, even in the morning stream, we started the last race of the day. We started from P6 and we won it. But we only did one race, I think. I think I only did one race with setting a lap time yesterday, I think, and we won it. But in the evening, we started from the back then, and we got used to the fuel saving. We started to. I mean, I was matching pace with some pretty fast drivers yesterday. So, but it's because of the fuel saving. Like, if it was flat out, we wouldn't be. If it was flat out, we wouldn't probably be matching them. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird race, this one. Like, it can be quite entertaining because everyone's saving fuel and you can't push. But for me, I don't feel like it's proper racing. Like, going round, shifting so early, it's not proper racing for me. It feels a bit strange. I wish it would have had both tyres compulsory. If both tyres would have been compulsory on this race, this would have been one of the best weeks we've ever had. It would have been one little change. Just make the soft and hard compulsory and it would have been one of the best ever daily races. Purely because of the strategy options, but PD messed it up again. See, the good thing about racing soft and racing hard with these settings that they've used with the ×9 fuel you could have ran it so many different ways. You could have gone fuel save it, shorter time in the pits, also more laps on the soft. So you could have gone like 8 laps doing softs by short shifting a bit, but still pushing a bit, and then 2 laps on the hard tires, refuel up, and then short shift with them, or even go aggressive with them, put more fuel in. Or you could do like 6-4, go really aggressive on the softs, and then really aggressive on the hard tire. Or you could have started on different tires. It would have meant like 3 or 4 different strategies. But yeah, unfortunately PD just decided to go with the one. I don't know who's behind me. You're right, Concert. Give me. I'm gonna need a race to warm up here. It would have been like Daytona week if they had have done this race as both tires required. It would have been in the league of Daytona week. I know Daytona's a really good track for racing, but this track in Group 4 would have been really interesting with them settings. I think it would have been a great week, like one of the best we've had. But it's always one setting they forget to do. PD. It's like they just don't consider it. Someone just typed in the chat 45 OP question mark. Find out in a minute. Right. Brake bias. Fuel. Yeah, apparently next week we're getting a very big update, chat. A very big update next week. I think Montreal's going to be in it. Montreal should be in the update. Probably new cars, and there's probably a lot of single player stuff being added. My guess is it's a lot of single player stuff, but we'll wait and see. Do not use the McLaren on this one. Oi. I was going to cover that. Is he going for the one stop? I don't know if he's going for the one stop or not. Oh, mate, I'm there. Can't tell if Conce is going for a one-stop. I think he must be. He's pushing, isn't he? One-stop won't work unless... The only way a one-stop will work is if there's a lot of battling and fighting. Otherwise, the one-stop's not going to work. I mean, looking at what's going on in front of us, it's possible it might work. Off that car. I don't know why my fuel's saying that. Fuel's lying to me. A lot of penalties in front, which is good for me. That means we can get 3 positions here. Well, two freebies, not 3. It won't even work from the front. Well, it worked from the front if I started at the back, but then if I started at the front and then he started at the front, it definitely wouldn't work, it'd be impossible. It's like, it's about 10 seconds slower. So yeah, it 100% won't work if you, if both side at the front. Then it's like literally impossible. Shit. Damn, I wanted to get that other car. Not a great start to this race, to be fair. A bit off pace. Need to get through so I can get in a rhythm. I think he just got a penalty. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was a pen. Right, he's gonna do an 8-lap sim, okay. Got it, Flash. I have to start doing some mixtures just to bring this fuel back a bit. First race, not really in the rhythm, not coasting the car enough at the moment. Got to get the car coasting through the corners to save the fuel, but at the moment, not really doing that. Not a great lap, but we should be going about 7/10 quicker a lap. Right, knock it down a bit. Yeah. This is where we're probably going to lose a bit of time though in these type of positions here. This car in front is all over the place. Why is he weaving like that? That controller player, do you reckon? Like, all over the place. Either connection or controller maybe. Over the place. Need to get past this car really. Otherwise it's going to cost me quite a bit of time, I reckon. Well, Thankfully he pitted, but he didn't give me much warning that he was going to pit. Try and catch these up now. P1, by the way, is pitting as well, so he's not in this race. He's out of it pretty much. We don't want too much battling going on here. Just feels weird, like you're not really racing. Do you know what I'm saying? It feels like having to shift this early just because you're saving. Seems daft. What we need on this game is either them to start using both tyres more often, or have a pit lane multiplier is my idea. So pit lanes take a little bit longer to... thought he was going to send that then. So pit lanes take a bit shorter in terms of distance. So like, have like a times 1.5 and a times 2. So it's like 2 times as quick to do your pit stop. Something needs to happen just so that pit stops are quicker basically. Because the way they've done it at the moment is, like, these pit stops are good if you're doing like a 2-hour race, but how often do we do a 2-hour race? Once we're clear of P3, there's a nice gap that I can start putting some lap times in. At the moment, we're probably at Freck from Conster here, but once we're through them, we can start putting like 54s in, low 54s, and we should be good. Penalty for that one. Yeah, we'll get this car on the straight. I won't waste time here battling and losing too much pace. Oh god, he's gone wide there. We'll get him there then. Okay. Fuel's pretty good. We got the fuel back at least, so even though what I've done there is saved a bit of fuel while we were battling, so now we can start doing some better laps really. P2's not too far off. Yeah, so next week, I really hope it's a big update that comes out next week. I mean, from what I reckon it will be. I reckon it's going to be a very big one. I feel like it's basically a counter to Forza to boost a bit of Gran Turismo back up there. So it's going to be very interesting what's included in that. I am quite excited because it's going to be a new track. I'm pretty 100% sure there's a new track in it. Definitely a new track next week. And I think it'll be Montreal, which is going to be a great track. I love Montreal. It's going to be hard to overtake, but it's a really good track, Montreal. So I'm game for some of that. We are catching the leader, but the problem we've got here is we're too far behind, really. I think Const's having a nightmare with the traffic. I think Const's having a nightmare with the traffic behind us. If there was one thing if they'd change or fix, but I'd love to get 20-player lobbies back, in all honesty, even before Dirty Air. I really want 20-player lobbies. It makes the races more interesting, so I'd love that, but I don't think we're going to get that back. Other than that, like I say, the slipstream, the ability to follow with like high downforce cars. But they fixed it at the they fixed it in that race, didn't they? Remember the X2019 race? If they can do it there, I don't see why they can't do it every week. It baffles me. It's like they don't want the game to be more fun. It's really weird. Right, we got decent fuel here. I'm going to save it here and then try and use it a bit on this straight to get a position. He might do the same though to try and get P2. Got to stay close as we can. Right, there's Conster. How close is it? He might have got his way through there, actually, you know. Right, I've got fuel to push. Right, we're up to P2. Not going to catch up P1, it's too far ahead, but if we would have got through the field quicker, we could have had a go at P1, I think. Rotated there. Oops. Not great through there. having to fuel save P1, but like I say, we've lost too much coming through the field, haven't we? Yeah, a bit of fuel. Pretty much going to use alternate rev it out. 53.4 on the last lap's pretty strong though. 53.4 on the last lap's a pretty good lap. Not too bad. Not too bad for first one. Bit slow on the first few laps, but yeah, we lost a bit. We probably lost about 5 seconds with the battling and slow driving, but why are the daily races keep being the same? What do you mean, Ricardo? I don't think we've had this race for a while. I mean, we have had a similar race just a long time ago. It was about, I don't know, 5 months ago, maybe. I don't know. But it's been a while since we had this combo. It's been a good 5 months or so, I think. Yeah, but the thing is though, if I would have started P1 and Consta started P1, it wouldn't work still. It's impossible. The one stop's impossible if you've got like... The one stop won't work if you've got... like, for example, if I start at the front with Concert, it won't work. The one stop. It's too slow. It's too slow. It's about 10 seconds slower overall, I think. Because we can probably do 1905 from the front, 1907, something like that. From the front of the grid, 1907, 1905. I don't think you can do that on a one stop. I think it's... yeah, it just won't work. The only way it'd work for Consta is if he starts P1 in this lobby, because we'd have to go through the back front, like through the field. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. Right, let's get the settings on. That's why they need a pit lane multiplier, though. I mean, what are we talking about for this track? It's about 35 seconds pit lane time. So, a pit lane multiplier times 1.5. Take it to about a 22-second pit stop. And what are we saying for the strategy then if it was about 23-second pit stop? I reckon it'd be very interesting. If this pit lane was about 23 seconds, if it was like, say they put a 1.5 multiplier on there, and it was about a 23-second pit lane, like pit to pit, it'd be about around 23 seconds. This race could have been like seriously interesting because, I don't know, it would have been like pretty much identical on pace between the two strategies. would have been like, what? You'd have needed to gain just over 2 seconds a lap, but you would have the hard tyre stint and then traffic as well to throw in there. It would have made a very, very, very interesting combination. But yeah, if they're not going to put tyres on there, they need to do something with the pit stops. That's all they've got to do. Just put a multiplier on the pit stops. If you're not going to do tyres in the races so that everyone has to do a pit stop, then put a multiplier on there. Yeah, it feels strange. Like, even when you're in a group of cars battling, like, you've got like 4 cars and you're all close together, but no one wants to put their foot down on the accelerator because you know that's going to use fuel up. So it's like, it doesn't feel like you're racing. It feels just really weird. It's a very strange feeling. More laps could have done it, but I don't think that's the answer. I think the answer is I think the answer is the pit lane. I think the 2 obvious answers are change the pit lane time so that you can put a multiplier on it, because that'll also help for other strategies and other races. So they can choose. You could have times 1, times 1.5, times 2, times 2.5, times 3. Have loads of options that they can use, and then have a or just put soft and medium. Soft and hard tyre necessary. If both tyres would have been required in this race, it would have been an absolutely brilliant daily race. It would have been stacked as well. Loads of people would have been doing it because it would have been so fun with like different strategies of fuel versus pushing. They can already do it, Tanker. They've already got pit lane multipliers. We know this because of GT Sport. Like, we already know they can alter the pit lane times. On GT Sport, when GT Sport first came out, chat, the pit lanes took about, when I first played GT Sport, I think it was about 13 seconds to pit. 13, 14 seconds for a pit stop. That's how long it took at the start of GT Sport. Then I think they altered it to like 9 seconds. And it was like, I think it was about 9 seconds for a pit stop they altered it to. And then they went to a crazy phase, chat. Anyone who played GT Sport will remember this phase. It was a 3-second pit stop phase. So at tracks like, I remember a Group 2 race at Suzuka and a race at Bathurst where at Bathurst in Group 3, you'd pit, you'd be right behind, say you're just in front of a car going into the pits, you'd come out the pits just behind them with fresh tyres. You could literally pit, go in, change tyres, near enough like, I don't know, you could do it every lap if you wanted to, and you wouldn't lose that much time because it was a high rate of tyre wear, and you'd have fresh tyres every lap. It was crazy. And then there was one at Suzuka in Group 2 as well, where I think we ended up doing like, I think it was like, we did like 2 or 3 stops or something like that, because you just literally, we did like 1 lap on the hard and then 2 separate stints on the softs. It was just nuts. But then they changed it from that because it was so crazy. They changed the pit lane loss on, because it was like that and everyone was just doing these mad strategies. They changed it to like realistic pit lanes. I think the first time we realised it was like Laguna Seca. It was like 25 seconds to do a pit stop or something, or 30 seconds. And then from then onwards, we've had these like longer realistic pit stops, which don't make sense when you've got a race of 20 minutes. If you've got a race of 20 minutes with strategy and you need to make the pit lane shorter, but yeah, they just need to sort that out again, and they need to find a nice middle ground. Yeah, Suzuka was really funny for it because you'd only lose about 3 seconds in the pits. It was quite funny. Yeah, they implemented the 1 minute, didn't they, for the tyre thing. But yeah, if they could just fix the penalty, like either fix either the pit lane time or make tyres. The good thing about having the pit lane fix would be you could do a 1 stop or a no stop, and it'd be quite close. You could have strategies where you could choose what to do. That'd be the advantage of having that rather than forcing both tyres. Let's just check I've done that. Right. See what we can do. We've got to try and get through this traffic. Yeah, I'm not on about the penalty though. I know what you mean, mister. I'm not on about the penalty. I'm on about the I'm on about like the time it takes to do the pit stop. I'm on about like when the game first came out, it used to be about a 12-second pit stop. Then it went down to about 9. I think there was like a 15-second pit stop phase as well. Then it went down to like 3 seconds for a pit stop. You had like the buffer situation. Then they increased it to like realistic pit stops. I think that's where the problem at the moment is, the realistic pit stops. Like 35-second pit lane loss for a 10-lap race doesn't make sense to me. They should do a multiplier on it. Right. I think if this race had a 1.5 pit lane multiplier to make the pit stop about 22-23 seconds, like, I think it would be almost identical pace between the no-stop and the one-stop. I think more people would be doing the one-stop. You could risk a no-stop though, but it'd be way more interesting. Yeah, you could do it on like American servers. You could pit every lap on back first and you could win. Because you didn't lose that much time. You lost about I think it was like 2 seconds you lost, but then you have fresh tyres every lap. It was quite funny. I think it was Cyrus that did that, wasn't it? I think Cyrus did it on Bath first. Obviously, that wouldn't have worked in the EU though. If that would have been on the EU, he would have got smoked. But because it was on the American servers when it was quite quiet, he was able to do it. Fuel here. Get into, just in case got an opportunity to accelerate here. Wanted to get back in mixture one to get that car not moved there. I got hit. I don't know which car hit me, the one behind or the one behind that, I'm not sure. Oh, you got hit again. Oh, there's a car going. Oh my god, it's spinning. Oh my god, chaos chat. What the? What the hell? Thank you. Thank you very much. Why would you give me the slipstream? Quality. Appreciate it though. Right, we got through a lot of the chaos quite early there, which is good for our race, but let's try and keep the fuel saving going. Ferrari's also very quick around this track as well. Like, I can get into the 49s in the time trial with this car if I push it, so it's one of the quicker cars as well. Right, not a very good lap there, but we'll get back in the rhythm now. Try and get a bit closer here. Might be able to get him off the exit of this corner. Nah, not close enough. Save fuel. We'll just save fuel. Try and do him on the straight. Come on. Oh, why'd you brake like that there? What the hell was that? It's revving it out. Giving it beans on the straight, chat. That Aston Martin won't like that on the fuel though. Sounds like he's being a bit aggressive with the shifting and everything, so wonder what. This could be I don't know, I feel like this guy's going to make it very, very difficult instead of working to help his own race. He could even be one stop in this car, but quite slow at doing the one stop. I can't work it out. It sounds like he's revving it. Come on. Right. Ah, you left the door open there, mate. You left the door open. Taking that one. He's flashing me, but he left the door open. The gap was there. Right, McLaren's not the car to use as well, by the way. Lost a lot of time with all that there though. He just lost a shitload. You're right, SDS. So yeah, we just lost about 3 or 4 seconds getting through there, I reckon. Let's try and get, let's see if we, I doubt we can catch up P1 from here, but see how close we can get. It's just a morning race, Stu. It's morning, isn't it? It's early in the morning. It's never going to be stacked on a Tuesday morning. Survey and P1's an old top split driver from GT Sport, though. Survey used to be top split on GT Sport with ourselves. Well, split 1 and 2, maybe split 2 by the end, like, but he was one of the top drivers on there. Great lap so far, but a lot of people are probably doing daily B as well. Probably quite a few people doing daily B. Be interesting what fuel they're using at the front there, you know. Although my pace is a bit shy right now, we were doing way better yesterday. I think it's when faster drivers are on, I just drive better, because with Josetti on, we were doing like 54 threes pretty much every lap. We were flying, weren't we? But now, because it's a lower rank lobby, I'm not driving as quick. Yeah, we said the same after, we said the same. I think they like to make it so a no stop and a one stop is like is doable, but they need to change the pit lane. They need to change the pit lane time if they want to make that. Or do it at a track with a shorter pit stop would have helped the donkeys. They literally chose one of the tracks with one of the worst pit stop times. Like, they needed to do a track that's shorter with pit stop to make that work. maybe a P4 is possible. Too much battling at the start here. I think we're not going to catch them P group up, are we? I feel like the leaders are going to be struggling on fuel a little bit at the end. I've got a feeling they're going to lose a lot on the last lap. Or the last 2 laps. Close enough there. It's not going to defend it, it's going to let us go. Handy. This will be interesting. Are they going to carry on with that pace right to the end? See if we can get P4 anyway. Up to P4. I don't think we could do anything about the leaders. We got held up too much at the start anyway. Oops. Oh, that's not a penalty. Might have been a penalty. Might have just got a penalty there. I think that was just a slow run by us, to be honest. That was just quite a slow run. Yeah, it was quite a slow run by us, to be fair. we did 14 from the back yesterday, so that was just a very slow run. I haven't even done them time trials yet. I didn't do them. I don't know if they're still on there. Didn't do the Nordschleife one or the Suzuka one. Yeah, we just had a slow race, so going through the field. We did 1914 from the back yesterday, so it was just a slow race going through. Yeah, I know. I just don't think I can be arsed doing them though. There's no real. I'm not that interested in them. Front wheel drive cars. Yeah. Right. What time is it now? Should we go to Daily Race B, chat? Should we go and give Daily Race B a go? SDS. Thank you very much for the €6. Don't worry about it. We are used to you being so cheeky salt. Wasn't that slow? I mean, we went from back to the P4. It wasn't that slow. I think we were slow because we got held up too much at the start. That's where, I mean, like, you need to get in like clean air to get the rhythm going on that one, so you can start getting in the fuel saving. The way to do it, the rhythm with mixture 1, and like I just didn't get into it at all there. Like compare that to the yesterday, we were way slower, but yeah, it's more about rhythm with that track. You need to get in a rhythm of it, but oh well. We still got a P4 though. Still got a P4. Smash the legend up there for SDS chat. Appreciate the sport, legend. Give him a big thumbs up and legend shout out, chat. All right, let's go and do some of this. Let's try some of this now. We need to change car. We want medium tires. And we want that. Same setup again. It worked yesterday, so do the same again. Seems to work with every car, to be honest. A bit weird. Shouldn't really be like that, but it does work. No, I've not done the lap yet. I haven't bothered with it yet. I might do it before it ends. I might jump on there and just get the time before it ends, but yeah, I haven't bothered to jump on it yet. Oh. You can start the race with your own fuel level. You could do that, but it wouldn't make much difference if with these multipliers. I've got to be honest with you. With the multipliers, it wouldn't actually make that much difference because with this multiplier, you'd start 100% every time. You wouldn't do anything other than that. James, thank you very much for the 14 months, mate. Legend. And not again. Every month I forget to cancel. Have a great year. Legend, mate. Spam that legend out there for James, please, chat. Appreciate it, legend. Over a year as a member. Legend. Oh. What's he? Jesse there. Right, that's okay. We really do need to set a faster time. Is everyone doing it in a... What car is everyone doing in it now? Ah, Genesis is taking over the leaderboard, chat. The Genesis has taken over the leaderboard. Ugh. Oh well. Maybe we should try a different car. What cars? Don't know. You are good at this track, James. Your P9 there, you're good at the track. It's one of your strong tracks, this. You're always in the top on this track. I've noticed. You're always good, decent at this track. Yeah, I don't think the GTR can get a 0.5. I think the best you can get in this is a 0.6. I think that's all you're getting out of the GTR, but... I might use the Genesis after this race. We'll jump in the Genesis maybe and see what that car's like. Put a setup on it and then try and get used to it. But for a first race on, I'll go with the GTR because I'm less likely to die. We should be able to get 16s because I can do 17.7 in the race. So if we can do 17.7 in the race with full fuel and tyre wear on, surely we can get into the 16s. There. Ah, I went on the grass. You right, Scotty? You right, Inferno? Behind there already anyway. Well, by the way, chat, I forgot about the 1 hour mark because I'm a donkey. You know what I'm like with the like button. We are currently on... What, we're 120 likes, chat. Let's see if we can push it up to 200 likes. Thank you to everyone who's took the time to do that. Appreciate you taking the time to smash that like button. Feel free to subscribe as well, chat. All helps me out. Very, very grateful to everyone who's subbed to the channel. But yeah, let's go for 200 likes. See if we can get it before the 2 hour mark. It's only a short stream today though, chat, just to let you make sure you're aware. We're doing a short one in the morning, and then we're going to jump back on this evening, and we're gonna try and figure out the nations race. I think try and get warmed up with that. P1. I don't know how. I'm not sure why we're in P1 with that lap. You can get a day off SDS. Your new employee's a fast learner. Gotta be careful. We need to try and get away from that Supra for the straight, because the Supra's OP on the straight, like massively OP. Let's try and get in the rhythm very quickly. Nice gap straight away, chat. That's what we needed to do. Perfect start, perfect start. Going through there, but be a bit careful. That was a little bit of a motivating factor, Atomic. that was a little bit of motivating factor to push away. Bit shit. got to be honest with you, it's a bit dead on here, isn't it? We might have to go back to Daily Race C because at least it was a bit more entertaining. Nah, not on this track, Tanker. Not with the penalties on this track. Don't trust it. I don't like doing that anyway. I don't like when people do that in races. I think it's like, I don't know. Just find it a bit annoying when people do that. Yeah, arrogant is the word as well, yeah. Not as good like this, bit scruffy. But... I think we can get well into the 16th in time trial if we do proper effort on time trial. You know what I'm like, chat, I just can't be arsed with time trial. Time trial bores me, that's my problem. You right, Ian? How are you, mate? shit. A bit late on the break. Oh well, we'll definitely go back to daily race P, I think, because it's a bit quiet. It's a bit quiet on this one as well, isn't it? It's a bit quiet on daily race P. Yes, we'll go back to daily C, I think. More entertaining from daily C. A little bit more entertaining. No worries, Arkies, man. Thank you for popping in, legend. The daily C doesn't start for a while, though, does it? What are we waiting for? All right. This guy's had a nightmare. He's obviously parked it somewhere. Good race. Right, I tell you what, we've got a few minutes to burn. I think I've got some tickets to use, chat. I should have a few tickets to get rid of before we do daily C. Let's get rid of these tickets, see if we can win anything good. Oof, we've got quite a few. How have I got that many already? I swear I get extra tickets for something, you know. I feel like I'm always doing these. Alright, let's see if we can win anything good then. I haven't been driving the Jaguar, no. You would have to short shift it though. for daily race C, if you're on about that, you have to short shift every car, man. It doesn't matter. No matter what car you're in, you need to short shift for daily race C. If you don't short, oosh, 500,000. If you don't short shift, you won't make it in any car. So yeah, short shift every single car. But you don't normally short shift the Jag, no. I think the optimal way for the Jaguar in Group 4 is like just as it hits the end of the rev bar. If I remember, like just right at the end of the rev bar. 30. I thought we might have got lucky there. No, 10. Ten again. Exhaust. Oh, yay. Oh, no, we got a Citroen. Oh, even better. Love that. Right, you best give me something good for this 5-star Gran Turismo. You need to give me something. I want that 1 million. If I don't get that 1 million, I'm not getting the 1 million. I'm not only getting it. 100k for a 5-star. I'm robbed. I've just been robbed. Absolutely robbed. Give me watch. Can't be asked putting the code in. Why is it making me do my code? Well, there you go. It's done. So I can't be asked with the parts. I don't use the parts chat, so I'm not even going to do that one. All right, give me. Oh, no, it's going to be 5. No, 10. Oh no, car, Lexus. Never going to use it, but there we go. The hell was that noise then? I don't know whether that's the cat that's just farted or made a weird noise in its sleep. It definitely has to be a cat in here, chat. I've just heard some weird ass noise. Hello? Or maybe not. No cat in here. Must be a ghost, chat. Must be a ghost. Well, that's what I need to check. Has DPD messaged me yet? Yeah. Right, I'll have to do that after. Need a wee in a minute. Once we've done these, I'm going for a wee before we do the race. I had to order more protein drinks. The website that I order from, chat, the Applied Nutrition website, they bloody they up the minimum spend that you have to spend on their little site. It used to be £50 for free delivery. They upped it to £75 now. So I bought like I've got like a month's worth of protein drinks for after the gym. Saves me buying them in the gym because the gym charges like £3.50 for the drinks, and I got these for like £2.50 basically. So I saved myself about £30, chat. It's all about saving money. Yeah, I was like, why? I was like clicking on it saying, why is it not giving me free delivery? It's because they've upped the limit to £75 now. But I get 35% off anyway, so it wasn't too bad off their website. It's quite funny because the code that I use, chat, it doesn't work. JD Gyms don't give you that code anymore. But I saved it last time that I used it, and the code still works. So I'm still getting 35% off, even though the JD website doesn't give you it anymore. Nothing good here, is there? Just giving me shit. Come on. Just what I wanted. Some suspension parts. No. It beats the one I've got to check it. I sent him the link for that. I'll message him in a bit. I did send him the link on Twitter, whether he's seen it or not, but I sent him the code with the redemption thing, so I wonder if he's seen it yet. Just makes sense. So like I was wasting so much money because they've got like in my gym, they've got like a like a dispense the machines, and like they charge £3.50 for a protein drink in there, but these ones work out about the same price if you buy them full price. It's like I think it's £27 for 8 of them, but you get I get 35% off, so it knocked it down massively. So yeah, it worked out way cheaper for me. Probably more than £1 that I'm saving actually. £1 a day. Right, I want nothing good there at all. Nothing good. Alright, let's go into Daily Race C, chat. Let's go back into Daily C from the back of the grid. Bit more entertaining for you lot watching, I think. That Daily Race B was it's a bit dead on there, isn't it? I can't be asked doing the oil. We're in a different car anyway. We're in the Ferrari now. Right, I'm gonna go for a wee chat. I have mixed protein. I have that as well. So the reason I don't mix it is because I ain't taking me fucking I ain't taking like the thing with me to the gym. I have my mixed ones, which I have these ones for it at home, which I've just had. You can see it's in there. But I have the bottled ones for after I've been in the gym, just so that it's easier. Because yeah, I can't be arsed with like taking powder with me and then doing the water in the gym, and it's just easier just to leave it in the car. I leave it in the car because it's you don't have to keep it in the fridge, them ones. So yeah, just leave it in the car and then I'll just have it as soon as I get back in the car. Right, let's go for a wee before we go in this race, chat. Smash that like button. Did we get how many likes we on currently, chat? We're on 149. One more for 150, chat. Let's get the 200 though. Back in a second. Jelly babies, chat. Yeah, I'll avoid the raw chicken. I'll definitely avoid that. To be fair, milk's not really that good for you. In reality, you bet. Milk on its own is not actually that great for you. Really. Yeah, I'm saying. With my protein drinks, I have it with water. I have my, like, when I made that, I just put it's with water. So there's water with the protein powder. I try not to use milk as much as possible. Milk's not the greatest, but I mean, I don't really give a shit what's good for me, as you can tell. I'm sat here eating jelly babies, chap. I don't really give a shit. Like, my diet, I eat what I want, when I want, and however I want. I literally don't have I don't have like a diet plan or anything. If I'm hungry, I eat. I don't care. Right, let's just back in the rhythm of this. What line are you on about, Smee? What's Smee on about? I don't know what line Smee's on about. The line to the toilet? You should. Hey, chap. Do any of yous, you after you've ate steak? Right. I honestly thought on after we went for the meal with family that night, I thought the missus was gonna die. Like, I don't know what it is, but steak, when it comes, it doesn't agree with me on the way out, chat. She was like, oh, I could tell. She was like, it was so strong. Yeah, steak on the way out. Bloody hell, it smells. No, if I Dutch ovened her, she'd probably never forgive me, so I can't do that. She couldn't even move. I told her to get out of the bedroom because it was that bad. I was like, you're gonna have to get out. And she was like, I can't move. I can't breathe. It was hilarious. But it's always from Miller and Carter steak. I don't know if it's like the steak that I have is really rich. It doesn't makes me have a bit of a like, I don't know. It doesn't agree with me fully sometimes after it. I like it when I'm eating it, but it doesn't agree with me after. Like, it doesn't, I don't know what it is. Give me a bit of bellyache. Like, it makes me feel a bit weird. So I might go back to my sirloin because I like the other one more, but yeah. I ended up having steak as well. I was going to have them ribs and I bottled it, chap. I really wanted to try the full rack of ribs, but I just, the missus said she's getting steak, and then I was like, right, I'm having it then, because I'm not getting jealous when you're eating it. But yeah, we won't be taking the kids back to Miller and Carter. The little one doesn't want to go back there. She didn't like it. Probably because she had literally plain steak with no sauce, just on its own. We should have, next time we're going to take a Pizza Express. She likes pizza, so Pizza Express it is next time. Yeah, I had all like the butter on mine. Plus I had the onion, like the onion loaf thing where it's like battered onion. And I had 2 of them because I had the missus's one as well. She doesn't like them. So that probably added to it a bit. By the way, chat, are any of you still playing Forza? Or I don't know if any of you even started playing it, but any of you even bothering with it anymore? I don't have any. I just don't even have motivation to get on it. Especially now that I've not got the wheel that I was using, because I'd have to redo all my settings for this wheel. And I can't be arsed. Just can't be bothered going on Forza. I don't know what it is about it. It just doesn't, it's not really appealing to me. It's weird. I'm hoping this update for Gran Turismo's next week's going to be massive. And then that'll give a new lease of life into GT7. It should do anyway, so I'm hoping it will. And then that'll help my channel out a bit for the few months. Hopefully, and then hopefully we'll go into like an official season early next year. That'll help us out as well. Hopefully the official season's a bit longer this time as well. A bit more of a proper season. And then hopefully we'll have PS5 Pro out with an update for this or some news on the next Gran Turismo. Yeah, the PC needs a lot of optimization, Greg, doesn't it? If you're on about the PC, I presume. It needs more optimization, the Forza on PC. But even then, like, I don't know, I think it's like the handling on the cars. It's very, like, feels like it's very casual. Do you know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's aimed at Game Pass, the handling. That's the vibe I get from the game. Which is fair enough, but I can't see that game. I don't know. I just can't see the game surviving that long. Everything, the more I see of it, the less I'm like, I don't think that game's going to survive very long. But, yeah, maybe it will, but there's no real esports competition built into it either, so I don't know. I'm just not convinced it's going to survive very long. Yeah, it is tanker. Like in some cars, it just slides out. You have to change the setups on the cars. A lot of it's setups on the cars, though. That. Yeah, the drifting LMP1. Yeah. You're right, Bruno. It was fun though. The touring cars were reasonably fun. I just know. I have played ACC. Yeah, I've played ACC quite a few. I've played iRacing. I've played ACC. Everyone keeps telling me to go back on iRacing. It's really good now. I just don't trust that. I don't trust them because last time I played iRacing, it pissed me right off. Don't know. I just don't know about Forza. I don't think it's ever going to be a Gran Turismo killer. I just think the Gran Turismo is just a better game. I'd rather be playing GT than Forza, that's the thing. A bit of fuel up there because I was worried about that bloody Veyron coming through. Yeah, there's a big update coming next week on GT. We reckon Montreal's in it. Apparently, according to some, it's a lot of single player stuff, I reckon, as well. Shit. Mate. I mean, I was on his inside and he just turned over to the right, but I'm gonna have to wait for him, chat, because otherwise we'll get hated by about 5,000 people on YouTube. But I was on the inside and he just kept turning over on me. I mean, I was on the inside, Red Rover. I don't think that was 100% on me, but I mean, well, I'm not waiting for him there. That's his fault. I was on the inside and he just kept turning over to the right hand side of me, so I wouldn't say it's 100% on me. We gave him plenty of space, but well, we should have just carried on, shouldn't we? We've kind of ruined the race a bit there. Yeah, I mean, I was on the inside and then he just turned, which clipped the front of my car. I had the inside of the car up the inside, so I had a part of my car down that inside and he turned across me, so I don't think he meant, like, I didn't mean to do it and he didn't mean to do it. It's just kind of a racing incident and then the physics of the game took over. That's why I waited, because it was more physics of the game that caused it. Yeah, I've done an LFM. We did it quite a few times LFM, but again, that was a mixed bag LFM. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was an absolute shit show. Like, sometimes it was just really bad. Sometimes it was really good as well, though. We're getting Montreal, we think. We think Montreal is coming in the next update, so... But yeah, you're gonna have a few new cars, but I think it's more single player content, by the way. When they're saying big update, I expect more single player content than anything. Yeah, more. There might be championships and stuff like that in it. They might have. I have a feeling they're going to launch some sort of like championships that you can race against the AI. Maybe. Yeah, Sophia in single player would be really good. If you could have like more than 3 on track though, which I don't think you'll ever be able to do. I think it's very limited to like a set amount of them on track. That's the only downside to that Sophia AI. I don't think the game can like push more than like 4 of them. And it's only going to be on PS5, that, isn't it? Yeah, as long as it's not or an ambulance. Yeah, we're not going to get 24 cars on track chat. Don't be expecting shit like that. That's not going to happen. The game's not built for 24 players online, so that ain't going to happen. I mean, the only thing I'd love to get back is 20-player lobbies, but I really don't think that's going to happen. I just can't see them ever going back to it because of the performance on the game. I feel like that maybe for the next game they'll get 20-player lobbies back, but this game, don't think it's going to happen, chat. The Sophia AI was alright. It was alright to race against. Be interesting how they implement it though, or if there's some like missions with it. I think they might add some missions against Sophia AI. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? That's going to be annoying because that car's going to be catching me up so quick because he's going to be going onto soft tires. Probably going to get caught up by that car, aren't we? You're right, Kinetic. We had a bit of an incident on lap 1 in this race. We're just trying to catch the field back up. Carrying the speed through the corners at the moment. I don't know why. Yesterday, like I was flying on it, but now I think it's when fast drivers are in. You know, when the lobbies are dead, I just don't really focus as much, and I'm just like half in cruise mode. But yesterday we were like, last night we were doing 30. We did 53.7s in the race, and like we were consistently getting them as well. 53.8s, we're flying. I need to get past this car. Thankfully, quite a few people are doing a one-stop chat, which is good for me, because then they're going to lose a lot of time with that pit stop. So we're going to gain a few positions back. Should have went into 7th gear then. They won't stop PS4 support, but they won't bring Sophia AI out for PS4 chat. It won't work. So just so you know, PS4 will not be getting Sophia. That's already been confirmed anyway. PS4 will not be getting Sophia AI. Can't run it. They've already stated that. So. the PS4 can run 24-player lobbies, by the way, chat. Like, that's the problem. That's what I don't understand. On PS4, on GT Sport, we ran 24-player lobbies. We ran them. I raced in them. That's what's annoying. Like, GT Sport could do 24-player lobbies, so why the hell can't we do 20-player on this? That's what I don't understand. It confuses me. The fact that we could do 24 on PS4, but on PS5, we're stuck with 16. Like, it confuses the shit out of me. What do I say, you legend? Thank you very much for the dono. Let me read that in a minute on the straight. 1 second. Morning, Key and chat. I'm 2 races off A8 here again. Not sure about doing these races though. It depends if you like driving like a granny. Thank you very much for the support, Bod. Chat, spam that legend up there for Bod, please. Gives us legendary support in the chat. The only thing that could be holding it back a bit, though, well, it definitely held it back on this though, Greg. On this game, it did, because they have to restrict their ambitions based on the PS4. So, like, they can't do certain things. If they want it to be cross-platform, which they did, they had to restrict a lot of what they could do for PS5. That is definitely true. We already know that from other games, anyway. Like the improvements they've made since going to PS5 only. Yeah, I'm hoping that whatever happens for the next Gran Turismo, we get 24-player lobbies. Nothing like being desperate, is there? That just costs yourself. Just like sometimes people just need to learn. Like sometimes over-defending just loses you more time. I mean, Montreal's going to be in the update, I think, chat. So I think Montreal's in this update. I've got to tell you, if you lot probably, some of you probably haven't played iRacing, but yeah, like Montreal is a really fun track to drive. You've all probably played F1 games at some point, haven't you? The Montreal track is brilliant. It's such a good racetrack, so I'm super excited for that. I've got to be honest with you. I think that'll make a really good daily race if they put Montreal on like the week after. It'll be Group 3. Group 3 Montreal, 2 tyres. That's what we want. 2 different tyres used, and that'll be a great race. Also, the pit lane loss shouldn't be... don't think it'll be that high, because if going by like how the pit lane works there, you go straight into it, and then you like cut a bit of the track out. So in theory, pit lane loss at Montreal shouldn't be that high, chat, and it could be quite interesting for strategies as well. Montreal's the F1 track. It's a brilliant one. Brilliant track. Yeah, he's gonna go. I'm just saying he's gonna go defensive, so we'll just wait. We'll just wait for the straight rather than waste fuel. P1's going to come out behind me, but he's going to be on hard tyres, so we should have that position as well. Might recover a top 5 here, chat, which would be nice. Should get past him here though. I'm going to put the foot down a bit. He's just got a penalty anyway. He definitely got a penalty there, I was going to say. Let's get these low 54s going. That's what we should be doing, so. The rumor is it could be like a Spec 2 update, by the way, for GT7. But you know they always have like Spec 2, don't they? I think GT5 had a Spec 2. I think GT6 might have had a Spec 2. I don't know about. I'm not sure about GT6, but GT Sport definitely had Spec 2. The rumor is it might be the Spec 2 update that's coming next week, so it could be interesting. There could be a whole new tyre model. GT Sport, when GT Sport launched Spec 2. They changed the tyre model, if I remember. They completely changed something on it. So we could be getting like an updated physics on this as well. I don't know about them games. They might have had like a disc version, but you couldn't update games really, could you, that back then? I never did anyway. On PS2. Never really got to update anything like that. Right, that's more like the pace. Once we're in clean air, that's the pace that we should be doing. We should be doing that every lap though. Shame we got took out on this because there was probably I didn't get took out actually. I had to wait for him, didn't I lie. We kind of took someone out a little bit, but it wasn't on purpose. I think it was more the game with the way it works with connects, like hitting people. But we'll watch it on the replay. But I thought I had the car up the inside enough to give like more on the space, but yeah, we'll have a little look at the replay. But we waited for him. Either way, I waited for him, so we did the correct thing. We waited for him, but then he crashed again, which is not my problem, so. Not a bad recovery, though, back into the top 5. We've got loads of settings for Nations Race, by the way, chat. We've got loads of settings to change for the Nations Race. So that's going to be interesting. That's why we're going to start working on that later tonight. I need to get the car how I want it. So I'm going to drive it with default on time trial. I'm going to get my pace up to like a good lap on time trial with default. And then we're going to go into doing like some setup changes. And then we'll open up a lobby after it. Yeah, they might have some updated things for VR as well in this update, because VR needs loads of different stuff added to it. I don't see why they don't give you the option of what you want to see in VR. So, like, if I want to see all the deltas in VR, they should let me. You know, if I want to see that thing that's in the top left at the side of my screen, they should let me have it on there. But they don't, and it's really annoying because you can't tell what the hell's going on in the race. And like, I've heard some people say, yeah, but that's how it is in real life. It's not. In real life, you have a bloody engineer that tells you everything. you know everything in real life. You know more than what we know in this game. In real life, you have engineers that are giving you constant information. So, yeah, it's not realistic. Right, least we've got a P5 chat. A P5 after pretty much waiting for about 5 seconds, well, probably about 10 seconds lost of time. Maybe they'll add an engineer. A spotter as well. What are your thoughts on a spotter? I think it'd be good. I think a spotter on this game would be a good idea. Like, give this game a spotter, and I think that'd be a massive like help to everyone. What time is it, by the way? Right, we can do another daily see anyway. Yeah, Damon. Let me just apologize. Oh, he's backed out already. Right, let's just save the replay and see what. Let's just watch that back. Just wait for the haters to start. Give a shit, me. To be fair, even if that is 100% our fault, we backed out and did the right thing. It's not like I carried on like everyone else does. Everyone else just carries on with their driving, don't they? Let's have a little look. I thought we had enough of the car up the inside to just have the space, but maybe we understeered a bit. I don't know. And then it was just a really slow crash. It was just one of them crashes that I tried to avoid. It just have a little look. Right, so he goes a bit deep here. So so he goes deep, and then I'm on the inside, and then like it's a mixture of hitting that car as well. It's like, so if you watch, he goes deep, hits this car. So he goes deep and hits into the side of this car here. There, look, he does what I did to him. He hits that car, and then it hits him again after I go up the inside. So, and it's not like we deliberately did it. It's not like 100%. Because if you look at it from the view I race as well, I see the gap because he goes deep. So I'm backing out here, and then he goes deep down there, and I'm like, oh, I'll sneak up the inside, and then I'm going on the inside, and then he comes over a bit there. Look, so it's a hard one because he's not got space either. So, and then we obviously clip him there, but it's not his fault. But there was nothing deliberate in it. And then I backed out here. I was lifting off. And then we obviously waited for him. We had to wait for him after that. But at least we waited. I'm telling you now, 99% of drivers don't wait for shit like that. They carry on. But then he went off on his own. I'm not waiting for him. I wasn't going to wait for him after he made the mistake again, though. So he then went off again. And I was like, nah, I'm not waiting for you again, mate. I've just waited for you. So I'm like, no. I did my waiting there. Yeah, it wasn't the Ferrari's fault. It wasn't the Ferrari's fault. So it was my fault for clipping him, but he went deep into the corner, left the door open, then I'm going up the inside, and then he cuts back after hitting the Ferrari. So it's just a mixture of, it's a racing incident, really, but there was no harm done, really. It's a daily race, so. We still got a P5 as well, so it wasn't too bad in the end. We still got a P5. All right, let's jump back in. One more of these, chat. One more of these. I need to finish a little bit earlier today, and then we're not going to burp. It was disgusting. Then we're going to go and do some practice later on for Nation. So we're going to finish a little bit earlier in this one, just so you know. What am I doing? Jump in that. So yeah, I'll probably try and start my stream for like 4:30. I'm gonna do like half an hour of time trial maybe, and then we'll do, well, maybe more than that. I might do like an hour of time trial, just working on the setup. So the first aim is to set a default setup lap. Go out and get a default setup ghost, do a solid lap in the time trial on it, then start altering the setup and chase the ghost and see where you gain and lose, just to get a rough idea of what's affecting what. We already know the basics of what to do with the setup. It's just more to do with aero. I think aero is the main thing that we've got to get right. But I think you're going to want high aero for the wet weather though. So in the race, I'd probably put a bit of extra aero on. Nope. Let's go 45 there, 50 on the back. Go into the race. Right, how many likes, chat? We are on 182, chat. We need 18 more likes. 18 more likes in, well, not in this race to get over 200 likes. So yeah, let's see if we can smash them 200 likes. It helps me out massively, chat, if you take a few seconds to hit that. By the way, again, thank you to whoever used my Fanatec affiliate link today. You are a legend. So I had the setup. No, it's not showing me now. Let me just double check. Log in. 1 minute. Yeah, we had another sale go through today. I don't know what. Let's have a look what it was. So whoever it was that ordered a PO, if PO comes into this chat now, I'm not talking. So someone ordered a GTDD Pro and V2 pedals, I think, and I don't know what that is, but something else, and then something else. Oh yeah, someone's ordered the, what do you call it? The boost kit with it, I think. Boost kit, V2s, and the DDD Pro. So whoever that was, thank you very much for doing that, you legend. Absolute insane support for me, that. Very, very grateful. Super Formula race, because if they do, they'd have to make it so they do a custom slipstream. Like the if they do that and they use a slipstream like they used in the X 2019, it'd be a bloody good race with dynamic weather. They could use dynamic weather, but you'd have to turn the tyre wear down a bit. What's that? 800 likes on me. We don't. Yeah, chat, for those that don't know, can you order the new PlayStation 1 yet? Or is it not available yet, chat? I don't think the new PlayStation wheel's available yet, is it, to order? Have a little look. There is a new PlayStation Club Sport. It looks like a really good wheel. It's got that True Force in it, direct drive True Force. But I don't think you can pre-order. I don't think you can pre-order the... Let's see what happens. Yeah, no, you can't pre-order it now. Remove that. So yeah, you can't pre-order the PlayStation 1 yet. You can only pre-order the other one. But there's a PlayStation 1 coming out as well, which is more powerful, and it's more expensive as well, but it looks very, very good. What I might do is I might consider that, depending on, because on the Black Friday sale, chat, if we get a lot of people that use our affiliate link like we have done in some years, like the first year it was on, I had a massive amount of people use it. If I get a lot of people that use that affiliate link and use my link to get their equipment, I might consider getting the with that when it comes in January, February time. I might be able to do it like that. We'll have to see. Depends Depends what the finances are like, but I might do it. I might do it, and just, if Fanatec don't give me it, that is, I might just do it off my own accord, if I can afford it at the time. I haven't played the new WRC yet. I screwed myself up with EA because when the F1 game came out, I only requested access to the game on the day it came out, so I had to get content out on the day, and I didn't know, so I screwed myself. So I've kind of they haven't sent me a thing for the WRC, even though I would have liked to have played the WRC game. But I'll buy it. If I have to buy WRC, I don't give a shit. I'll just buy it. I am gonna probably play it though. I might get the early access to it. When is it out, chap? Does anyone know when the WRC game is out? Is there early access to it or anything like that? Like pay for early access? The 3rd of November. There's normally, yeah, I think if you get the EA, if you're a member of the EA membership thing, whatever it is, what's that EA thing that they do? They normally have early access for that. Right, no point using the fuel up at this point. We'll use it up now though, just to try and get an exit here, and then try and see if we can get a car on the straight. No, we're not going to be able to. We'll just short shift it still. This car must be using his fuel up doing a one stop. He's not doing a no stop, that car, so he's just pushing his way through. Literally just pushing his way out, pushed everyone out the way. Wow, mate, what are you doing? Wow, what the hell? What was that about? This nearly took me out. This pace is so slow at the moment. we need to push because we can't be doing 1 minute 57s. That's just ridiculous. Way too slow. Gotta be honest with you, right? A little bit of advice for people. You know, in these fuel-saving races, if you haven't got the pace and you know someone's quicker, it's probably not it's not always a great idea to defend like crazy because it's better to use their slipstream. Some people over-defend in these fuel savers. They haven't got the pace, but they'll defend like crazy and use their fuel up, like this guy here that's gonna do like all kinds of movements, and we'll just go around the outside of him anyway. Yeah, it makes sense to use people's slipstreams in these type of races. Going to come back and use fuel to try and get us here. What's this? I'm going to go defensive so he doesn't even think about it. Not giving him, not giving him the choice of that one. P1, I think, is on a one-stop, so he's not in this race. He's out of it already. So that guy in P1 is not battling us. He's going to be right at the back, but I think we're very close to the lead group here. So if we get this right and start pushing our way through a bit, we should be able to get a win here. Win is possible. We need to get this Lexus on the straight. Right, so what I want to do here is get right up behind P6 and lead some fuel up. He's got a penalty there, so we'll get the position off him as well. You up, Woody? See you later, mate. So there's a breakaway group that so we need to get past this penalty car and then push on for that next group. Okay. Didn't want to give me space there, did you not? Okay. I don't think I get a penalty for that because it was late. I lost it very late on in the exit. Yeah, we don't. Right, let's push on now and see if we can catch this next group on. We only ever got one platinum. I don't know how many I've got. No idea. I've probably got quite a few though. I've definitely got a few platinums. I'm not sure what games though. No idea. Probably got Drive Club Platinum. I would have thought I would have got the Drive Club Platinum. I'll have a look when we finish this race what games I've got platinums for. No idea. I know what game I would have got one for. My mate had one of the Terminator games on PS3, and he was like, "This game's the easiest game ever to get like the platinum on." Literally was. It took me like a few hours. I remember doing it. It's funny. It was like the easiest game ever to get the platinum trophy. It'll be on there as one of my games. Probably that we've got the platinum. It was a shit game as well. It was absolutely garbage. Like it's such a shite game, but. So this is the battle for the win, isn't it? Here. This is the battle for the lead, chat. I need to try and save some fuel so that we got fuel to push at the end. Because P2 is P1 really. Let's get a win to finish with. save our fuel for the screen. Let's go. Got good fuel as well, so we should be all right. Don't know. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was a little bit too close. You're right, Darren, by the way. Just saw you there in the chat. You have a good holiday, Darren. Saw you donning it up, weren't you? Not been particularly fast run, but we got to the front, and just don't think there's anyone who can really take this win from us now. I don't think their fuel's good enough behind. The only way I can, if I cock it up, maybe. Who is that in the chat, by the way? Who is that in the chat? Because it always comes up with that mad name on there, like loads of numbers, and I never know who it actually is. But thank you for the £10, yes. Now I'll read that in a minute. Let me get to the finish this race, and I'll read that, you legend. Can we all spam that legend for the £10 through PayPal? I need to know who it is though, because that's the second time unless it might tell me in the message. Let me get through to the message when I get through. Let's try not to crash as well. That'd be a good idea. Like an old CD here. Appreciate the support. Legendary support there. The £10 through PayPal as well, chat. I've got maximum fuel here, and I was just driving like this daisy at the end there. Right, let me read it. Hey Kieran, thank you for applying on Twitter and elevating my DC experience to a bit better car control reduction of around 1.5 seconds a lap by sharing the DDD protest. I'm also getting force feedback through the brake, which I haven't had before. At Typhoon Brad. At Typhoon Brad. Oh, there you are. It forces what does it? There you are, Brad. Thank you so much for the dono, legend. I've just seen him in the chat. Spam that legend right there for Brad. Your donation page forces a username which isn't mine. Really? That's do you know what it is? I think EFC says this as well. On the PayPal, it's because on the PayPal you have to set your name up on PayPal through Streamlabs or something. EFC will tell you why it does it, but sometimes it uses the name you set up when you use PayPal or something weird like that. It's something to do with Streamlabs, and yeah, I don't know why it does it, but I know that EFC says it does it because it comes up with markers for EFC as well. No idea why. But yeah, thank you very much for the £10, mate. I'm glad we've helped you out. That's why we do what we do. It's one of the main reasons I love doing this, to help people out. So, legend, mate. Thank you very much for the £10. Yeah, if you ever need any settings, chat, in the description, my settings are in the description that I use. So, although they're not the settings I've got on this at the moment, because I'm using the CSL at the moment. I'll tell you what I'm using on CSL now, actually. So, for those that are interested, for some reason it won't work. Why is that not working? Hey? My tuning button isn't working, chat. Why is that not working? Anyone know why that won't work? It's weird. Tuning button isn't working on this wheel. That's very weird. It was working the other day. I wonder if it just needs turning off and turning back on. Oh shit, it is on because it's just not showing me on the display. I've just probably changed something there. 1 second. It was on, but it's not showing me. It just didn't load properly. 1 minute. Ah, Darren, you legend. Thank you for the £10 as well. Still away until... I still having beers. You have a beer for me. I don't mind. I don't drink beer, so you can have as many as you want for me, Darren. Spam the legend about there for Darren, please, for the £10. Enjoying his holidays there. Something was weird with this wheel. Oh, there you go. It's on now. So I'm going to have to check if I've changed anything there. So I'll go through my settings on the CSL chat. On the CSL, make sure we spam that legend out there for Darren as well, please, chat. He's on holiday, enjoying himself, sunning it up there, the jammy little sod. Thank you so much for that £10 legend. Right, so the settings I'm using on my CSL at the moment are slightly different. So obviously I'm using automatic for the, what do you call it, the sensitivity. The FF-STR on this wheel, which is different to GTDD Pro, I think I've got that, it's 100 on this. Drift mode is -3, the DRI is -3 on this. The FE intensity is 50, and the force feedback effect is 80, and the spring effect is 100, and the DPR is 90. But I don't think they do anything on this anyway. And I'm using, with the V2s, I'm using 45 on the brake force because I've got a very stiff setting on it. So if I tried 50, it didn't feel right. But yeah, it's not the settings I use on the GTDD Pro. If you want my GTDD Pro settings, they're in the description. But obviously, I'm using this wheelbase at the moment because I don't know, most people will know my I'm on the CSL because the GTDD Pro, the connection's gone at the back. I need to do an RMA. I will get that sorted soon. I'll do the RMA on it, but at the moment, it's kaput. It's kaput, so I'm having to use this one as a backup. But what I will say is I don't feel like I've lost any pace. I don't feel any different. I feel like my pace is just as good on this as it was on the GTDD Pro. No real difference between them, so it shows you the wheelbase ain't going to make you quicker. It's more in the pedals. It's more in the pedals than the wheelbase, in my view. That's where you gain most of your pace. But yeah, one thing you need to try and figure out with... There is some settings that give you like weird understeer. Like you've said there. Sometimes certain settings can give your car like understeer with how the force feedback's interpreted. So you just have to be careful with how you do your settings. A G29. No, maybe if Fanatec don't send me the new PS1, maybe if enough people use my affiliate link on the Black Friday sale and throughout, if people are using it to buy the that wheel themselves or anything on the Fanatec store, I might see if I've got enough to get that PlayStation one in like February or something like that. I'll see if I can do it. I might be able to do it through the commission of Fanatec. So if I can do that, I'll do that in February time. And at least then I can give you an idea of what it's like in February. Obviously, it won't be at release probably. I don't know when it's out though. It doesn't actually say on the website. If you go on here, it just says it's logged me out again. Why does it keeps doing this website? It keeps logging me out. Stupid thing. 1 minute. I don't know if it's got a date for the PlayStation one on here. Let's have a little look and see what it says. Right. So the Club Sport DD, which is the PC and Xbox one, you can pre-order that now. That is available for pre-order now. And availability is November the 7th. But the PlayStation one's not on there yet. It's telling you anything about it. So I don't know when you're going to be able to pre-order the PlayStation one, chat. It doesn't say. All I know is it looks very interesting. All the features of both of them. The PlayStation one's going to be more powerful as well. So wait there. All Fanatec steering wheels are compatible. So even this, but I don't know if you have to run it in a slightly lower power mode with this. Will be interesting. I wonder. Wait there. That's the other one. Where's the That's the other one, isn't it? They haven't got the details for the PlayStation one on there yet. So yeah, I don't know if the PlayStation one will be compatible with all steering wheels. You have to have the QR2. I've got the QR1, so that won't work. So wait there. So with the, let me just get this right. So I'm on the QR1 with this wheel. If I got that wheelbase for the PlayStation, the new CSL PlayStation one with the 15 Nm power, I wouldn't be able to use that one. I'd have to buy the QR2. Is that correct? I'd have to buy the QR2 separately to make it work. I don't know. Is that correct? I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Fatality. So the PlayStation Club Sport have a QR2 with it. What? It comes with a QR2, or you have to buy it separately, Dexter. Interested what he means. I would presume it'll probably be bought separate, won't it? I'm guessing you'll have to buy it separate. But yeah, chat, that is going to be it for the morning stream. But because it's going to be it's just a quick stream this morning because I'm going to be back later on and we're going to test out nations. But I wanted to check this. How do I check my trophies, chat? There it was. I just saw it. I want to see what games I've got platinums on. What have I got platinums on? I have got... Oh, I'm on my wrong... Yeah, ignore that. No, I'm on the wrong account. I was wondering why I had no platinums then. I was like, nah, that's not right. It comes with the QR2. I'm confused. Default is with QR2, but if you have a lot of wheels, you can order one fitted with a QR1. Oh, right. So you can right, I see. I mean, would I not just be able to get a QR2 one because I've already got a QR1 anyway? I don't know how it works. I'll figure that out at the time. I mean, I might get the QR2 anyway because it's a better one, isn't it? Apparently, when it comes to it. Right. How do I do this then? So trophies, yeah. We'll go through. I've got 12 platinums. I haven't got as many as I thought, to be fair. So, what games? How can I find out what games I've got platinum on? Right there. They're goals. So I've got Gran Turismo Sport, obviously. Oh yeah, it comes up with a big trophy there. I'm blind. There'll be a long time ago before that I got platinums. Drive Club will probably be one of them on here. Need for Speed. See, I don't just play simulation games, chat. I even got the gold on that Need. That's a good Need for Speed, by the way. When I said about the one that I quite enjoyed, that was the Need for Speed that was all right. I got the platinum on that one. Drive Club. Quite surprised I didn't get it on Project Cars because I didn't really play it for that. I played it for like online mainly. What other games have I got platinums on? Must be some more down here. I nearly had it on that one, didn't I? Wonder what I needed to get for F1 2010. Not far off it on that. Gran Turismo 5, I never got it, chat. Look at that. That's terrible. What was I missing? What was I missing on that? Excellent driver. Explains it all. It was A-spec level 40. I just didn't get there. Don't know what these are for. Oh, drifting. Driving music. Yeah, no wonder. Car collector. Fill your garage with 1,000 cars. Didn't do that. Got 80% of them. Didn't do any of the others. Superstars V8, the next challenge, chat. Platinum that game. That was a brilliant game. That I think I got the other one as well after that. There was 2 of them. I think there was one before that I played as well. Split Second. Really good arcade racing game, chat. Split Second. Oh, was it James that used my affiliate link? James, you bloody legend. Spam that legend vote for James. Appreciate you using that, man. I saw that today. So, yeah, thank you very much for that, James. Massive appreciation for using my affiliate link, legend. Split Second was a really good game. I missed that game. That was actually one of the best arcade racing games around. Online was quite good on Split Second as well. Uncharted 2. Did I platinum that? Don't remember platinum Uncharted, but apparently I did. Dirt 2. What a game, chat. What a game. That was the best Dirt game. That was one of the best Dirt games, that. Platinum that one. Terminator Salvation. That was the easiest platinum ever. It only had 11 trophies and they were all gold, and then you got platinum. Motorstorm Pacific Rift. Got the platinum on that one. That was a brilliant game. I missed that game. That was so good. Tiger Woods. PJ Tour. Nearly got platinum on that. Don't know how. Don't even remember playing that, to be honest. Not even sure how. I don't even remember playing that game. How the hell have I got 82% of the trophies on that? Nearly got the Battlefield one. Well, I don't think there was a platinum for that. Oh, Burnout Paradise. Quality game. The original Superstars V8 game. That was a brilliant game as well. Got the platinum on that. I think that's it. I don't think... Oh, no. Call of Duty World at War. Got the platinum on World at War. So, yeah, platinum World at War. I would have had it on this, right? This game pissed me off. So, I was like... I did all the single-player stuff on this. And then my PlayStation died. My PS3 died with... I had to do the online stuff. But my PlayStation 3 died with the disc in it. And I lost all my save data. So I was like, I'm not going through all that again. I was like, nah, not touching it. I gave up on it. And then that's it, chat. The original Uncharted, I didn't platinum that. I finished it, but I didn't platinum it. Played quite a few games though, haven't we? We've played quite a few games. Yeah. But all them games. I haven't played any recently though. Look at the difference. Once you do YouTube as a job, chat, your free time just disappears for like playing games for like enjoyment, really, like for like fun, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, like other games, non-racing games. The only non-racing game I've played recently is Call of Duty. That's the only non-racing game I've played. Like in the Last of Us Part 2 I did play very briefly. But even that I didn't finish. Because Linger in the Shadows wasn't a game, it was like a demo thing, wasn't it? Yeah, I will do. I won't do GT7 until like GT Sport, I don't know if it'll show you the date I got it. Look when I got the GT Sport Platinum. Does it tell you what day? Acquired 27th of February 2022, chat. So I literally just got it just before Gran Turismo 7 came out. I have not asked about trophies, so I'll get that just before Gran Turismo 8 comes out. We'll finish GT7 off before GT8 comes out. We'll platinum it. But yeah, I'm not too worried. I don't even know what I've got to get on that. What trophies do I need to get? What's that? No, we got that. That one. What's that one? 110 races on dirt tracks. I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've done that. I feel like that's wrong. That's easy to do, though. Increase the car's body. Well, I've done that. Surely I've done that. Chat, hang on a minute here. Surely I've done that with how many times I bloody do that every day on online races. Is there any glitches with any of these? Because surely I've done that. I literally do that nearly every bloody day. I'm confused with that one. Ah, yeah, I don't really race on this account that much, do I? True. True. Very true. I wonder why I've not got that one. Took escapes photo. Took escapes photo. Bought a safety car. Bought 10 sets of wheels in GT Auto. Bought the same car 10 times. A lot of these are easy to get. Reached the speed of 373 miles per hour. That's easy. You're just getting the that stupid car Route X. Is that it? Is that all the ones that I'm missing? Hey? I'm confused. I thought I needed to get the one for the legendary cars. The 10 legendary cars. The £20 million ones. Where is that one? Must have missed it. It must have been on there somewhere. Oh, well. I've done it, have I? Have I? Well, I've only got pretty easy ones to do then, haven't I? I could probably get that platinum really quickly and easily. Not... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. So we haven't really got much to do to get the platinum. Get off there. No. Got it. It's bugged. I'm just going to have to do something. It's bugged out. 1 minute. But yeah, chat, that's going to be it for the first stream anyway. I'm going to be back at about 4:30, 5-ish. 4:30, 5-ish. I'm going to do some time trial and get the setup. We're going to work on the setup for a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of time trial, get a lap done with default setup. And then we're going to start working on the setup, adding changes to it, the car, and seeing how much faster it goes. Try and figure out what we want for the aero, because there is a chance of rain in the race, so you need to have a compromise with the downforce for the car. So we're going to figure that out later. So yeah, if you're looking for some practice for Nations, we're going to start that today in the evening. Then we'll do another test of it Thursday evening. And then we'll do another test Friday morning and Friday nighttime, chat. So we'll double test it on Friday. Well, I might do dailies on Friday day and then test it on Friday night, maybe. We'll see. We might do a daily stream on the day and then do the nighttime testing Nations. Just need to get in the rhythm of the track and get the setup sorted so that I can share it with you lot. So, yeah, the sooner we get the setup done, the more help we can give you with you having the setup as well. So, yeah, I'm sure there will be other people helping that will share their setups as well. So, hopefully other people will have an input on the setup that we use. So, yeah, I'll see you around 4:30, 5ish, chat, hopefully. I'm going to jump in the bath now. Then I've got to go and pick the kids up. I need some food as well. I'm starving. So I'm going to go and get myself some lunch before I pick the kids up. But yeah, have a great evening, chat. Sorry, a great afternoon. I'll see you all in a couple of hours. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you again for the super chats and PayPal and membership stuff, chat. You're legends. Appreciate the support massively. You're all a massive help to me. And thank you for the affiliate, the Fanatec affiliate use as well. Whoever's used that, legends. James, I know you used it, you legend, but other people used it as well yesterday. So thank you so much for that. I'll see you all in a couple of hours, chat. Have a great one. See you in a bit. Bye, everyone.